friends, and welcome back to Doing You with Mari Chu. Happy New Year, guys! I am so excited to be back and to be filming. It's just a new year, a new focus, new goals, new drive, and I truly cannot wait. I had a little hiatus moment going on in December, first week of January. We just had to finish the year. Things just started to go downhill, and I was like, oh, this is just how it is. Just gotta, I really had to wrap up 2023 so that I can be here and be present. But I truly just I'm so excited. I don't know if you can read my energy, but I, I just, I've been dying to film. I've been dying to just talk and chit chat, and I'm so excited to be back. I'm filming on a new tripod that I got for Secret Santa from Allie. Thanks, Allie. Kisses, love. But yeah, I had a plan to film. I finished the semester. I was like, cool, I have 2 weeks of just solid doing nothing. I'm gonna film. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And then just life just kept 2023 just wasn't, and the way that December just ended, I was like, no, it's perfect though. It was awesome. Because yeah, I finished my semester, and then the following week I just ended up getting really sick, and a lot of medical stuff going on, and I just couldn't move and walk, and I didn't have the energy, and I couldn't even just sit up. And I was like, there's no way I can film. And mentally, I just wasn't in the headspace to film. And I was like, I'm not going to force myself to do it when I just there was nothing I was going to talk about. I was probably going to talk about how sad and depressed I am. No. And then the fact that 2023 just was not my year. I'm not going to say it was an awful year, because there were so many wonderful moments and memories and growth that I've had within the year. But damn, it wasn't fun. A lot of crying all the time, and I wanted it to just be over. And the way that December went, I was like, it's a perfect wrap up. I love, but it just kind of needed to close, and I just needed to live in the last month of 2023 and just start the new year fresh and strong. And I don't know if you see, I have my little vision board for the year, and I love looking at it every day. I haven't been good. I need to start reading it. I need to start affirming and manifesting and bringing to life my fruitions and goals. But we're gonna do it. I truly am just so excited for the new year. I think I just have a new focus and passion and perspective on what I want for my life and where I want to go, and the things that I want to do. And just, you gotta just change the headspace, man. I think 2023 was a lot, because every time things would just go downhill, I was like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. And I just kind of let it be such a negative year. Again, so many, blessings and things that did happen, but yeah, I think I just kind of let everything just eat at me and be a lot. And I just don't want that for this year. I want to be so not caring. I'm gonna care, because that's just who I am. But learning to just let things be. And I'm definitely big control freak, and I'm that spoiled kid that loves to get my way, and when she doesn't get her way, she will throw a tantrum and a little fit. And I need to learn to just not do that, because it's a lot. We cannot be doing that. But there's just a lot of things that I just want to get rid of and allow space for new positive things in my life. Yeah, it's the year, babes. It's my year. I'm so excited. That's what I'm believing. It's my year. I just had my 21st birthday. It was just, honestly, I think I love that my birthday is right. It's that first week of the new year, because it just sets the tone. It really does. And I think this year it really set the tone. I had all my friends there, and the people that I love so much, and they were there to just celebrate me. Really lived up to that 21st birthday. Went a little crazy that night. Literally the first night. And I went out with my friend, because she was let's just I was come on, I just whatever. And she's yeah, let's go. And I was right, it's gonna be chill because like the next day, like on my actual birthday, I mean, I went out on my birthday, it was January 6th, but like, I went in the morning. Like, it's still, to me, that's January 5th. But, that day of my birthday, I had so many plans and this long whole thing. I was like, I have to be like alive for it. Well, all I know is that it was 3 a.m. and I was gone, and and I ended up having to stay at my friend's place and waking up the next day to get ready and go live my whole long birthday. So it lived up to the 21st birthday, but it truly was so much fun, and I love that I got to have all my friends there. And it was just, no, it was a bomb way to just start the new year. The party energy, the loving energy, and the fun energy. And I think that's just like what I want to bring for the year. I don't want to be too serious about stuff. Like, yes, I want to have a serious focus when it comes to the things I want to do and where I want to go, but not necessarily just be this like super serious girl. Like, babes, just like have some fun. Still gonna make smart decisions because there's people that needed to go and I didn't make those cutoffs. And I mean, they just happened the way that they happened. And it definitely sucks. Like, I'm a person, I mean, I love to cut people off when it comes to like, I'm just over them and, I do it. But there's just like times where I truly just don't have the strength to do it, and there's just something that's like holding me on, so when it becomes like it just happened and like no, they're no longer in my life, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but like a part of me is kind of like, God had to do it because clearly I couldn't do it, babes. I couldn't do it, so God had to do it for me because it just, girl things, girl math is, you can't cut it off yourself, so God has to cut it off for you. But it's okay. No, but I truly am just so excited for the year. I'm so excited to get back into doing my podcast and like really growing and really building and finding my little thing. I think doing this podcast has like sometimes made me overthink, like, am I boring? Am I not enough? Am I this? Am I whatever? And it's like, no, I just have to trust myself. I have to trust myself to know what I bring to the table. And, obviously it's something that it's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be a work in progress. I'm going to obviously look back a year from now and just see the growth that I've had and be like, oh my God, like I used to film like that. Like, that's crazy. But just know, like, it's okay and it's going to get better. And it's just something I have to learn and start working out how maybe I want to set up and how I want to improve, and just kind of like creating those plans for myself. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I have this like breath of fresh air coming in, and I'm just so happy. So I actually got a new tattoo because I wanted that to just be kind of the start of the new year and like what I wanted it. So it says it's 11/11, and then it has like angel wings on the sides, and then on the bottom it says blessings are coming. And first of all, if anyone knows me, I feel like 2023 was a mess, but the biggest thing I kept seeing was like 111, 11/11, like these numbers. And if you don't know, like number, what is it called? Like, whatever, the spiritualness of numbers. But basically, like when you see 111 Allah and 11/11, it's just knowing that something new is coming towards you and great like positive energy is coming towards you. And sometimes it's, you have to look out past what's right in front of you and just know that there's positives and wonderful things coming towards your way. And it's also time to just like cut off the old and get rid of the things that are no longer serving you to allow for these things to come into your life. And I love that. And I love that I kept saying that in 2023 because, again, it was rough. She was a rough year. So seeing that was the only thing that kind of like kept me going. And I was like, I want her. So she's back there. She's on my neck. She's there forever. And no, I literally love it. I have like 11/11 everywhere. I have like a sign that says 11. Like, for my 21st birthday, I went to 11 the club. Like, I'm writing that forever. But no, yeah, I wanted that. Also, like, Look, if anyone knows me, I always say I hate tattoos. And when I say I hate tattoos, I don't mean like if someone has a tattoo, I'm like, ew, or that I wouldn't go for a guy that has tattoos, or that I hate the ones that I have. But like, if I didn't have tattoos, I would be so okay with my life. I would be so okay. I don't even realize, like, I have the one on my wrist. I don't even know that she's there. I don't know that she's there. And I think it's funny because no one knows that she's there. And then they'll see it and they're like, is that new? I'm like, no, she's actually like 3 years old. Like, I've had her forever. And then I have like my flame for heat on my side. Now I have this one. But I do love them. Like, they're just like nice and hidden. Sometimes it's like, oh, you're there. I forgot. It's like, oh, you're there. The only one I don't get to see often is the one on my neck. So sometimes I'll be like in my mirror and I have a standing mirror in my corner of like my hallway, and I'll move it to my bathroom mirror, and I'll like pick up my hair and be like, oh, hey, little tattoo, you're looking so cute. And then like that's it, because I don't get to see it often because it's just like back there, and like, I mean, I can't just see the back of my head. So, but I know that she's there and she's cutie, and I take pictures and post it, and it's like adorbs and stuff. But no, yeah, like, I don't know. I think my focus for this year is finally going to be on myself. I always say that every year. It's like, I'm focusing on myself this year, but I don't do it. I don't do it at all. I say it, and then I'm focusing my energy on so many other things, so many unnecessary people. Like last year, I'm not gonna lie, I think I put a lot of focus on these silly boys that I shouldn't have, and I did. And one, it was hurting me emotionally and mentally because I would really like these people, but it took away the energy from myself and the things that I want to achieve. Like, yes, there was so many things that came out of, I did my podcast and I really pushed myself. And when it came to my second year of auditions, like, I really stepped out and became the dancer I wanted to become. And there's so many amazing things, but still, like, I feel like I lost myself, and I lost like the energy that I want to radiate and the person that I know that I am, because I would just lose myself within these guys when it's like, girl, you didn't want a relationship. What are you doing? And like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And I really did. I put my energy on just people who were not worth the time and not towards myself. And again, when you can't make a decision, God's going to make it for you. And, he made the decision he needed to make so that I can actually live up to what I wanted this year. And that is to solely focus on me, like, and myself and my goals and my dreams and the visions that I want for myself, and the places that I want to go and the things I want to achieve. Like, I want to do them. And for that to happen, I need to just be by myself. Like, that doesn't mean I can't have fun. That doesn't mean whatever. But like, no, I literally have it on I have like a weekly planner. I can't do a monthly planner. So I have like a weekly planner, and I wrote stuff out, and like, it says notes. And the biggest thing is like, don't talk to boys. I was like, I'm done, guys. I think that was the last podcast, and like, if you watched it and but I'm done. Like, just at least for a good amount of time where I can put the energy back onto me and where I want to go and do the things I want to do. I can't. They be taking away my energy, and I'm like, ew. Like, whenever I cry over a boy, I really stand in the mirror and I think it's so funny because, like, I'm crying because, like, my heart hurts and, like, I'm a lover girl and I'm so emotional. But then I'm standing there, my brain is like, why are you crying? I'm like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like, look how this ugly how this ugly boy is making you sad. And you're you and he's him. Like, you're on different levels. You should not be crying. So I just, like, get mad at myself. And I'm like conflicted. My brain and my heart just like don't get each other. They just like, sometimes they're like, stop. But no, yeah, this year is definitely just focus on me, different energy. I found like, so when I was sick in December and like not feeling good, I was only wearing like super baggy clothes. I couldn't wear like anything tight. It was just like very uncomfortable. So I was wearing super baggy clothes, and I feel like I kind of been like finding a new style of, if you've seen me and been with me while I grow up, I love tight clothes, tight bottoms, tight tops, little tight always. Since I was younger, I don't understand why. It's just something that like I've liked and wanted. But I feel like recently I've been like, give me like my baggy cargo jeans, give me some cutie basketball shorts, give me a big sweatshirt. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my times where I'm like, okay, I want my tight booty shorts and like my tight little top and like, especially when I go out. But like, just for the day, I'm like, give me my hat, like, give me like, make it girly, make it tomboy, like make it fun. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm really enjoying just this process of learning new things that I love about myself and letting things be. I think that's the biggest thing, in life, just like if something doesn't go my way or the way I want it to, just learning to be like okay with it. I have never been like that ever since I was little. Like I was the spoiled girl that had to get her way. It was her way or the highway. And when I didn't, oh man, did she fight and scream. And sometimes I can catch myself doing that now. I'm like, oh, maybe I just like shouldn't. But I do. And then it's like, I'm like, okay, hey, now, was the other party or the other side or the issue any better? No. But I could definitely tone down the energy sometimes. But learning to just let people be, let situations be, let things be. If something is not meant for me, it's not meant for me because there's something better meant for me. And realizing that and wanting that, and I just want to be happy. I think my biggest thing this year is to just not just like be happy, but like be happy, be in peace, like, and just be happy like in the place that I am, even if that doesn't mean like that's where I want to be or whatever. Like just be happy. Things will fall, things will happen. I'm legit only 21 years old. Like there's so much that can come my way, and just learning to enjoy experiences, doing new things. Was it in November? No, it was in December. I'm telling you, like I wanted to film so bad and I didn't, and I'm so sad. But yeah, I'm taking pole dancing classes, and I feel like when people hear that, they're like, what? Like stripper? No, relax, okay? That's not the intention. When I was younger, I call myself like a little monkey. Like I love to swing and flip and jump and throw, and I'm absolutely crazy in that aspect. Like I'm not fearful because I am, but I'm also not. And I just love like high energy intensity things. Love, 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 love. When I was little, I used to like climb like metal poles and like flip and hang upside down. I loved the monkey bars. Like that was my thing. And I've always been interested in pole dancing classes because I feel like it's not what you think it is. Like it's a lot more exercise and fitness and harder than what you think it is. And also, yes, I do love the sexy aspect of it because like that's just like my vibe. Like it's just my vibe. And look, I love dancing. I really do. It is my passion. It is the love of my life forever. But it can be a lot. The fact that it's what I'm studying in school, the fact that it's my current career and my job and what I, put a lot of energy into right now, it can be a lot and it can be overwhelming. And then, I would used to go to the gym, and that was like my fitness escape, but like now it's just not. And it's like more of like almost like a chore, but it's to keep myself and keep my body going for the dance. And I just know I needed a way to like move my body so freely, and it's just for me. It's just for me. It's to have fun. And one of my friends, Madison, goes, and she was like, just come. And I was like, okay, perfect. And I took a class, and I loved it. I loved swinging. I loved turning. I loved it all. I loved it all. And that was the beginning of December. And then I took another class the first week of January. Ugh, loved it again. And this time we were doing like inversions and stuff. So I was like going upside down and holding the pole with my legs. And it was like little Madison at a playground, but like as an adult. It was hilarious. And like every time the instructor was doing something, I was like, I want to do that. How'd she do that? I was like watching her because I'm a visual learner. So as soon as like I watch someone do something, I just learn how to do it. So I'm like watching her every move. I'm like, okay, perfect. And I just go. And like my friend's just looking at me like, I hate you. Like I freaking hate you. And I'm just like, wee! I'm like, oh my God, it's so fun. Like it truly is. And I love that. That's new. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm probably gonna do like once a month because schedules. I'm a busy girl. But yeah, I just want to get into just like doing new things and trying new stuff. I've been trying a lot of new foods lately, like sauces. Guys, I've been trying sauces. Now, doesn't mean I eat it consistently. I might do like a dip or two. That's the most I can push it. But I've been trying, and I feel like that's like a step. I'm so proud of myself. Like it's just a new year, y'all. It's a new year. Put some new focuses, you know. And even if things don't go the best all the time, that doesn't mean that the year is going to be over. And I think that's what I have to take away from 2023. As soon as something went super downhill, I was like, the whole year's awful and blah, 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 blah. And I just let that, like, I brought in the negative energy for the year. That was on me. I carried that energy the whole year. I carried the fears. I carried the worry. I carried the stress. I carried the overthinking all throughout the year, and sometimes probably self-sabotage certain relationships and certain dreams and certain goals because of it. And it's like, that's not what's happening. Like, yes, it's only been 1 week of January, and I won't lie that, yeah, it was amazing because it was my birthday, but there were definitely things that happened that have made me upset and sad and not feeling the best. But I'm not gonna let that dictate the vibe for the year, because the vibe for the year is still gonna be bomb.com. But I have to accept and understand that there are just things that are not always gonna be perfect, and that is a-okay, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I promise you. Like, I know I'm gonna have a bomb year, and I know you're gonna have a bomb year. You just have to like trust it and work at it and have more of a positive mindset towards it, and not overthink and not overstress and not over worry. And hey, I can do it. And I do it like when I'm by myself. When I'm at school, when I'm with my friends, when I'm doing this, I have no care in the world. No care in the world. Nothing bothers me. It's when I'm alone, when I'm by myself, when I'm sitting in my little dorm on my bed just like this, and I'm like, and then I'm thinking of everything, and I'm like, well, what if I did this instead? What if no, babe, you did what you did and you acted how you acted because of whatever happened. Like, that's the one thing I know is I don't like regret the way I behaved in certain situations or handled things and handled people or whatever, because I know that I made it for a reason. There was a cause and effect, right? Cause and effect. So like, my reaction was because what was ever happening, and it was triggering me and making me feel a certain way, and like, that's just how it was. And there's times where I've handled situations a lot better than others, and that's just normal. But like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go back and like change. Like, I know who I am, and I know I'm still amazing regardless of whatever, and I'm never embarrassed by anything that I do or say or act, or because I'm me. Like, I'm very proud to be who I am, and you know, I own the mistakes that I've made, and I hope that I learn from them and I don't make them again, and I don't do whatever. But like, I'm gonna live my life. Like, no one is perfect, man. They're not. And no one is on this high pedestal. Like, we're all just trying to like fight for our lives and figure it out. So like, I don't know, like, you just have to like not care, and trust me, I care a lot all the damn time. So it's gonna be a year. It's gonna be something interesting. It's gonna be different, and I think different in a good way, different in an exciting way. I just feel it. I feel the amazing year that's just gonna happen, and I'm so excited. And I'm so excited that you guys get to be on this journey with me. You guys get to see my growth. You know, for the people who have been listening or watching since day one, I love you so much. You guys are the best. And for people who come in later, love you so much, you know. And people who hop in and out, it's okay. Like, it just sometimes be like that. But I do appreciate everyone who just listens and watches, because, you know, it makes it feel like worthwhile. And even if that's just one person, that's better than none. It's better than none. But no, I truly am excited for this year. I just see so many positives coming just in the world. And again, that doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect, but it's accepting the imperfections within the process and just learning to love life, even when life doesn't love you. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to follow on all the socials, my personal account, the podcast, Instagram, YouTube. But make sure you follow on the socials and you stay watching. And yeah, can't wait to talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye.